hope you're having a great day so far. We're going to be reviewing and talking about text features this week. So you probably recognize some of the pictures that we already have up here for you. Our question is, how do text features help you understand nonfiction books? Text features are super helpful, and we've already discussed this and reviewed this and why they are so helpful. So this might be easy peasy for you this week. I can identify photographs and how they help me understand a text. So our vocabulary: text features, nonfiction, photographs, and pumpkins. So text features are used to help a reader better understand nonfiction text. We're going to click this little link and watch our Brain Pop video about nonfiction books and the text features you can find in them. So turn those listening ears on. One second, guys.
Selden's lost his skin? Don't be upset, Moby. I think it's normal for snakes to lose their skin. But we better look it up in a book to be sure. No, not a storybook. A nonfiction book. What is nonfiction? Nonfiction writing is about real people, places, or events. It shares information and facts to help explain things. Newspapers, magazines, and textbooks are all kinds of nonfiction. And biographies are nonfiction books that tell you about someone's life. A diary can be nonfiction too. Hey, wait, whose diary is that? Nonfiction books look pretty different from fiction books. What are the parts of a nonfiction book? Well, the first part is the title. That's the name of the book. This one's called Caring for Snakes. There's the table of contents, which lists all the chapters and what pages they're on. You can read the table of contents to see if the book will tell you what you want to know. Let's see. This book has a chapter about snakeskin. Perfect. Some books have a glossary in the back. A glossary tells the definition of words that come up in the book. Well, kind of like a dictionary, except a lot smaller. Some books also have an index. The index lists words and topics in the book and the pages where they come up. Let's see. Snakeskin. Skin. Wow. There are tons of pages that have information about it. Now I think we're ready to start reading. But how do you read a nonfiction book? There's a lot of information in this book. So I'm going to read the book in small sections and stop and think about what I read. Snakes shed their skin as they grow. Let me think. I guess snakes need to shed their old skin and grow new skin as they get bigger. Their skin doesn't grow with their body like mine does. Cool. I know I understood what I read because I could put it in my own words. You're right, Moby. Looking at the pictures is important too. The caption is the writing underneath the picture that gives us more information. This caption says, "Snake skin is made of scales." The word scales is in bold, so I know the author wanted me to notice it. And the label shows us where the scales are. This book has a ton of information to remember. How can I take notes as I read nonfiction? No one can remember everything they read, so it can help to write down some things. Thanks, Moby. A graphic organizer can help you keep track of important details, like a timeline, word web, or KWL chart. We know that Selden shed his skin. We want to know if it's normal for snakes to shed. We learned that snakes shed their skin as they grow. What? Oh no! Selden's loose? Where did he go?
Oh goodness. Alright guys. So we're going to be talking about pumpkins. I love fall, I love October, and I love pumpkins. My daughter and I have already gone to pick out our pumpkins that we have at our house. Alright, so we're going to read a non-fiction book. It's called We Harvest Pumpkins in Fall. So we're going to get on Epic, which you guys all have access to. We love Epic. So in our nonfiction book, the first thing that we see is our table of contents. It helps us know what we're going to learn about in each page or section of the book. All right, it says fall season. Fall arrives, weather gets colder, many fruits become ripe. Ripe is a bold word. Also over here on our photograph, it says, what do you see? What fruit do you see? It's asking you a question so you can look at your photograph and see if you can recognize the fruits. Pumpkins grow. Pumpkins are a fruit. They start as blossoms and they grow on vines. All summer pumpkins grow. They are ready to harvest, that's also a bold word, in fall. They are cut from the vine. Color and size. Pumpkins grow in many colors. Many pumpkins are orange. Most pumpkins that we see are orange, but they also come in different colors, which is pretty cool. Pumpkins grow to many sizes. Bree found a big pumpkin. There's some teeny tiny, some that are middle sized, some that are big, and some that are huge. Kay goes to a pumpkin patch. She takes pumpkins home. Food and fun. Pumpkin is used in many food. Jack makes pumpkin pie. That's the only type of pie that Miss James likes is pumpkin pie. James carves pumpkins. He cuts shapes and he puts lights inside. I bet some of you have carved pumpkins before too. Winter arrives. Pumpkins are a fun part of fall, but what season comes next? All right, guys, so that's our nonfiction book, and we saw a bunch of different text features in that text. So right here, it says your turn. On the next slide, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, use the epic book that you just read and identify 3 photographs from the book and what you learned from those photographs. Here are 3 photographs that you may use. So guys, we've already put 3 photographs here for you, but you can also go back and use a different one if you'd like to. Photographs are super helpful because it helps you to see what you're reading about. These are real life pictures. So you're going to use these or a different one if you'd like to help you. You're going to write the page number the photograph was on and what the photograph showed you. That's all you have to do today.